Dear students, good morning to you all. Today we will discuss about the fiber optic communication basic. Okay. So first of all, we are well known. So what is communication? So communication is is the process of conveying information from one place to the another place, or in technically, signals can be transmitted from one point to the another point is called communication. Okay. Basically, what are the components or basic elements needed for communication? So, you are communicating a signal from one side to the another point. We are needed what type of components, major elements needed for communication. So, in any communication, so basically the three major elements were needed for converting a signal from one place to the another place: transmitter, channel, and receiver. What type of transmitter you are using for transmitting a signals, or what type of receiver you are receiving the signals, what type of your channel is a wide channel or wireless channel. Okay, so here in this fiber optic communication, it is one of the wide communication, because here optical fiber cable is a channel we are using for communicating a signal from one place to the another place. Okay, then what are the elements of fiber optic communication link and ray optics? So today we will discuss this topic, elements of fiber optic communication link and ray optic. Okay, so before that, so according to outcome based education, outcome based learning, this topic, so what are the course outcome from that, after learn that this is topic, the course outcome, so realize basic elements in optical fibers, different modes and configuration. Another one is understand the elements present in fiber optic communication, understand the concepts of ray optic. This is for your learning outcome. After learning, you understand, so what are the elements in fiber optic communication, and understand the concept of ray optics. In this screen, you see the what are the major elements of fiber optic communication link. Okay, see that, basically I already informed, in any communication we needed three major elements: transmitter, this is only for a channel, and this is the receiver. Here the same concept using for fiber optic communication, but here the fiber optic communication link channel we are using for the fiber optic cable, not for any copper wire, or in case for some, here you are using the fiber optic cable. Okay, so the fiber optic cable here, in this cable only for the light signals can be passed, not for any electrical signals. Okay, so it is this fiber optic cable we are using for communicating transmitter and receiver side. So this fiber optic communication is also called a light wave communication system. Okay, so here we are any source, we are taking the electrical input signals. In this fiber optic communication, the transmitter side we are using a measure what is heart of the transmitter for fiber optic communication is a light source. So what type of your optical sources used for this, it's maybe LED or laser, so light emitting diode, or laser light amplification by stimulated emissions of radiation. So this type of diode are mainly used for the transmitter side in fiber optic communication link. So the major role or major function of this transmitter is electrical signals can be converted into, so the major roles for this is electrical signals can be converted into light signal. So light emitting diode, so we are well known. So light emitting diode is one type of semiconductor diode. When it is forward biased, the light signals can be emitted. Okay, right. So here the electrical signals can be converted into light signals. The light signal is passing through this fiber optic cable. So what is the major phenomenon are a major concept flowing these signals fiber optic cable inside mean total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Okay. Here you see this diagram. This border line is called electrical signals. This type of shaded line is called optical signals. So, why in optical fiber cable we are not there is some connector, some splices we are used to connecting more number of fiber optic cables depending upon the distance. So, what is the transmitting and what is the receiving? Depending upon this transmitting side and receiving side the distance, we are needed some optical splices, optical connectors, and this will be optical amplifier, some booster. The same light signals can be in any loss can again one type of repeaters. We are using regenerator again the boost up that affected light signals. Again the same light signals can be received from the receiver side. So this is depending upon the distance between the transmitter and receiver. We are connected so many regenerator, optical splice, optical connectors. Okay, but in the receiver side, the which is the heart of the components in receiver side is a photodetector or photodiode. We are using avalanche photodiode or photodiode. So in photodiode, the main function is converted into light signals. That is, light signals can be converted into the electrical signals. So this is a major function. Okay, light signals converted into electrical signals. There is some boost up for this electrical signal. We are using some amplifier, and finally signal again restorer. We are getting the same. What is the transmitting the electrical input signal? Finally, we getting the electrical signal output. So this type of major elements of fiber optic components are using for this fiber optic communication. Okay, so you are transmitting signals or convey one message or convey information from one point to the another point. We are communicating through the channel. Here the channel is fiber optic cable. So what how the fiber optic cable, what is the function takes place for the fiber optic cable, what types of mode, what types of function, types of optical fiber cable, and its maybe what is the main parts or main components in fiber optic cable, that will be elaborately discussed. This fiber optic cable, what is the functions or what is the advantages compared with the other communication. So fiber optic, there is today several communications they are used normally. In case in we are mobile communication, satellite communication, or it's maybe comes fiber optic communication. Various communications are needed to the in case for the today world. Okay, right. So from this is the major elements of fiber optic communication link. So you always remember. Okay, from that so you always remember major elements means transmitter, this is fiber optic cable, and the receiver in phase of the fiber optic communication link. In transmitter side, which is the major or most important components, is optical sources, light emitting diode, laser. In receiver side, which is the most important, is photodetector or photodiode or avalanche photodiode. We are using the wired communication transmitter to the receiver. We are using the channel for the wired optical fiber. So optical fiber communication is a wired communication. In case you are using this is for only for transmitting some electromagnetic waves, there is no channel, that is a wireless communication. Okay, so this is the your major elements for fiber optic communication link. So your electrical signals for your input side, getting the output file is also electrical signal, but in fiber optic cable we are needed for the light signals. So we are converting that electrical to light source. We are using LED or laser. Then in this getting again electrical signal, we are using the receiver side, photodetector, photodiode, or else photodiode light signals can be converted to electrical signal. So this is the one of the major elements of fiber optic communication link. Then next class we will be discussed elaborate for optical fiber cable, what is the main core cladding and stub index mode fiber, graded index mode fiber, what is the in case what type of attenuation takes place and how to rectify that attenuation. This will be discussed about the next class. Okay, thank you very much.